Alright, so how's it going, people? I hope you all are doing well. Now in today's video, we're gonna be talking about someone who's most likely hurting a community rather than helping it, and who's hated by basically everyone on the internet. You know, it's that vegan teacher. I mean, you probably already know who she is, but hell man, if you don't. That vegan teacher is a vegan activist who's trying to convince everyone to be a vegan by attacking big YouTubers like Tommy Innit and George Not Found, as well as Gordon Ramsay and McDonald's. Her small TikTok videos are just filled up with terrible singing, propaganda, bullshit, misinformation, and just cringe stuff. Don't believe me? Take a look at this.
3, 2, 1, sing! Eating animals is wrong, McDonald's. Hurting animals is wrong, McDonald's. Share this song and change your entire menu to be vegan from now on.
To be honest, that video made me want to buy some Big Macs, then eat it right in front of her. There is so much misinformation regarding this. She also tried to use trends like the Black Lives Matter to promote veganism.
For fun, I went to your profile and noticed that you have dark skin. Maybe you call yourself black. Do you know what I did when George Floyd died? I bawled my eyes out. I cried like crazy. Do you know how many Black Lives Matter protests I've been to? Do you know how your ancestors were treated? Enslaved, raped, and murdered? Do you not know what they do to the animals right now in the industry? It would be great, even if you're not saving the animals, and if you don't give a shit about anyone but yourself, you at least don't make it worse for people like me who are trying.
People who are trying? You mean people like you who are spreading misinformation, bullshit, cringe, and just straight up propaganda. I have insider on how they treat animals in the industry. It's not as bad as you think. How do I know? Well, I work on a fucking eco farm. It's eco, meaning that we are not allowed to basically spray chemicals on our fields, and there is laws regarding how we treat animals. So pointing towards treating animals shit in the goddamn industry is just absolutely pathetic. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some people who treat animals like shit in the meat industry. I'm not gonna deny that. But the way she says it on, it's like everyone else do it. We aren't allowed to goddamn have 40 chickens running around in a chicken barn that's about 20 to 40 meters in size. We have to basically expand the barn. One time a 15-year-old kid once got a fine of 20,000 crowns for not having his eggs registered. We ain't gonna risk that big of a fine, alright? I mainly work with the chickens, and I goddamn love them. They are some absolutely amazing creatures. But you know, they're going to be chicken nuggets anyway, so who gives a shit? She also decided to go after the goddamn LGBT community by saying this.
You're absolutely wrong. Coming out as a vegan animal rights activist, as somebody who cares beyond themselves, is much more special than it is to come out as a member of the LGBTQ community.
Yeah, no. Coming out as a part of the LGBT community is way more special than being a vegan. Being homosexual and pansexual and stuff like that, right? That's gonna have a pretty much a bigger impact on your life than coming out as a vegan. In fact, in some nations, being homosexual is illegal. Alone there, coming out as a part of the LGBTQ community is way more special than coming out as a fucking vegan.
Coming out as a member of the LGBTQ community is an entirely selfish act. It's talking about you only.
Oh yeah, it's a selfish act, eh? Coming out as a vegan is more selfish than coming out as a goddamn homosexual. You care so much about being a fucking vegan that you made your own dog a vegan. Which there's a petition to get your dog removed. And I honestly hope that you'll get your dog removed, as dogs need meat to survive. And you in general, just a crazy ass person. At this point, it's clear that you do it for yourself. You say that you love and care about animals, yet there's a petition to get your dog removed because you made it vegan.
It's not talking about the things that you're going to do to better the world. Coming out as an animal rights activist is talking about the animals, others, not just you. In fact, it is a completely unselfish thing to do.
Stop talking about the things that you're going to do to better the world. Wait, what? Excuse me, lady. Isn't that what you're doing right now? The hypocrisy on this lady is so goddamn disgusting. The fact that you say that animals can't consent to be eaten, yet you decide to goddamn force your own dog to become vegan. Your dog never consented to be a vegan.
Yes, I'm not saying it's easy in different societies, different religious backgrounds, but if you're in a religion that treats you badly, then just change religions. We've been over this before.
Ah, yes, just change religion. Okay, lady, you just can't change religion. It's not something you just can, alright? You can't say that one day I'll be a goddamn Christian, the next day I'll be a Muslim, the next day I'll be a goddamn atheist. Sorry to say, it's not that easy.
But look at my comment section. Think of how terribly vegan animal rights activists are treated. Not just me, all of them.
You wanna know why? It's because you are the spokesperson for the community. We don't criticize vegans in general. We just criticize you. If you want to be a vegan, alright, you know, that's fine, alright? You want to have a healthier lifestyle? That's fine. But when you're trying to push it over someone's head or trying to force them, that's where it's going to be wrong. And that's why we criticize you. When you're the spokesperson for the community, you're making it seem like vegans are crazy people. And don't get me wrong, some are, but the majority ain't. At this point you're hurting the community rather than helping it by making it seem like vegans are crazy. Now you remember I said that she went after Gordon Ramsay, right? She did, and Gordon Ramsay just annihilated her, alright, you know. She got smacked like a goddamn cockroach, alright. The sound of this clip is very, earring.
Eating animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Hurting animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Share this song, and if you call me a donut, that's fine.
Vegan donut.
You're vegan from now on.
He just slammed her ass, right? He just slammed her ass, right? He wrecked her, alright? As soon as she thought that he'll go vegan, right? He pulls out a goddamn burger. Now that's an alpha move. She also decided to go after Tommy Innit and George Not Found by saying this.
And I'm looking for some likes. Give me some likes, please.
Am I missing something? You want likes for walking in the snow? How about you stop paying for the rape, torture, and murder of innocent animals and be vegan? Then I'll like you.
Oh shit, I'm not gonna like you because you're not a vegan, okay? Who cares? This is so propaganda, misinformation, and bullshit. They don't rape the animals in the meat industry. In most nations, it's illegal to have sexual intercourse with an animal. So please do me a favor and shut the fuck up. George Not Found was just casually making fun of Tommy Innit for the fact that he makes these, you know, questionable clips that basically don't make any sense, but it's still a little funny. Then you just decided to interrupt him with some bullshit that's not even related to the goddamn topic. I mean, why do walking in the snow have anything to do with veganism? Did he stand on a goddamn earthworm or cockroach? Man, I really don't get it.
I'm at college and surrounded by women.
Don't be scared, Tommy. Just follow that meat teacher, Miss Tofu. She'll help you find a nice vegan girl who will teach you what to do.
You ain't going anywhere near me, alright? I'll rather choke on some meat, no homo, rather than you finding me a girlfriend. In fact, I'll rather fuck a tree than a girl that you have gotten me. Even if I have taken 3 lanes, I still wouldn't think about it.
Tommy Innit fans, what the fuck is the matter with you guys?
Oh yeah, what's the matter with you guys? You don't like me? Hey, you think I'm bullshit, hey? I mean, I'm just trying to spread propaganda, misinformation, and bullshit, you know? And you don't like me? Oh my god, wow. I mean, you gotta have an IQ below room temperature to not know that's the response that you'll get. It's really just logics and common sense.
You're losing your minds. I saw some of the duets that you guys did to that little 15-second video I did for him. You know, the one where I was just trying to encourage him to become vegan?
Or once again, trying to spread misinformation, propaganda, bullshit, and just cringe stuff. As I said, I'd rather fuck a tree than a girl that you have gotten me. And I'm still sticking by that, alright? If you really think that these tricks are going to get people vegan, then I'm afraid to say that you're wrong. Because you are. No one will become a vegan after your tricks. Even the vegan community hates you. You're hurting the goddamn community. When people start to think about vegans, they'll think about you. Therefore, you're hurting the entire community. And we all know how toxic the vegan community on YouTube already can be, or in general on the social medias. Then you're just pouring gasoline onto the flame.
What the fuck are you guys doing? Some of you are crying, some of you are punching the camera, going fucking crazy. You're like, fuck off, stay away from Tommy.
Of course we do. When you attack a YouTuber who has done nothing to you, then you'll see a response like that. It's really just, it's really not that hard to think. It's simple logics and common sense. No need to be Albert Einstein to know that. And you are a fucking teacher. And also, what we're doing is defending Tommy, because he really didn't do anything.
You know, he's at college, I'm a teacher.
And that's where it gets pretty ironic. You're a teacher and he's a college student. Yet it seems like he has a higher IQ than you. And he also don't try to push veganism over people's head for absolutely no reason.
I'm allowed to talk to him. You know what you should be crying about? The rape, the torture, and the murder on all of your plates.
Do you even know what you're saying? Alright, let me read up the definition of murder. Before you speak your mouth, the unlawful premeditated killing of one human being by another, and kill someone unlawfully and with premeditation. So is it murder to kill a fucking animal? No.
You've never been through any wars, you've never suffered, you have no fucking idea about the world. If that's gonna make you cry, God help the next generation.
It's pretty ironic the fact you say we don't know anything what's going on around the world, yet you say the animals is getting raped in the meat industry despite being illegal in most nations. Pretty ironic, isn't it? At this point you're basically just talking about yourself. You hasn't been in a war either, and you don't know about the world either. We are not crying, we're just making fun of you for posting cringe stuff. This is what's gonna happen when you post cringe stuff. It's really not that hard to know.
You guys are fucked up. Seriously. Get your priorities straight.
Nah, I'm not sure about that one. Yo, what the fuck, a bird just flew right into my window.
Even if a man's nuts are never close to your mouth. Even if you never get to go on a date.
Please do me a favor and stop singing. I mean, the tone of the voice is just like, you know, scratching a plate with a fork. It hurts your ear. The only thing that's torturing here is your high-pitched voice. It bursts at my eardrums. You say it's torture to make pork chop out of animals, but the only thing that's really torturing people and animals is your high-pitched voice. In conclusion, she's a woman who shouldn't have a platform. It baffles me the fact that she has managed to get over 1.7 million followers on TikTok. Where in this society are we? I can't take more of that, lady, alright? It's time for me to wrap up the video. So yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please do like and I'll really appreciate it. If there's anything you want me to talk about, then just DM me on Twitter or Discord. Only 1.4% of people who watch my videos are subscribed to my channel, so you know, what you're waiting for. At the end of the day, you can always, you know, just change your mind. And always remember to follow me on Twitter at NickyMuckyClips. So yeah, now this is out of the way, hope you're gonna have a wonderful, amazing day. See you in the next video. Peace out. Love you.